I've been singing all morning.
Jessica Anderson, RA video. Take one. Let's go.
Hey.
Hey, Jared, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. What have you been up to?
Today?
Yes, ma'am.
Went to church this morning, and now I'm trying to do work.
Trying.
Yeah. You know, assignments and stuff. Got me all busy.
What are you working on specifically?
Well, before this video I had to make, I was working on, for my personal and career counseling class, I had to respond to well, basically we had to do a response by Friday, I guess discussion board to a topic about like something pertaining to career counseling, like views of it. And then everyone posted their response, and then now we have to reply to others' posts.
Okay.
So it's like, just to make sure you're seeing other people's perspectives before class and then it's whatever.
So another way for you to pay attention to what other people are saying.
Kinda, yeah.
Is it working?
I mean, the class is basic, but I don't know. I didn't like this assignment for real because it was real stereotypical. So what we talk about in the class is basically a big part of like career counseling is making sure that you're taking advantage of opportunities presented to you. And so that's like, yeah, making sure you know what you want to do, but then being willing to like branch out and try other things. And so the assignment this week was to read an article that talked about a Muslim's point of view in like career decisions. And it basically, like, this guy made this research paper, like, detailing the steps that Muslims go through from this Islamic point of view. That's like, yeah, they sit down and discuss their career options with their family, and then they're still not sure. They like pray about it, and then they like go and ask, like, talk to friends, and then they research it as much as possible. And so basically, it was kind of calling all these Muslims out on not being willing to like just take a risk. And I felt that it was unfair because first, not everyone has this point of view, and it was like a huge generalization. The paper wasn't claiming anything, but the assignment was we needed to respond. We were like, so how would a Muslim person like react to this class? And so I was like, I don't know, because like Muslims aren't under one boat. They're not all the exact same person. So that question definitely should have been phrased a little bit better. But it was still, it kind of, and like, I don't know, I guess it's kind of like being real technical with like what they're asking in terms of like being real picky, but it's one of those things where like normally you would usually let it go if like you thought that the people might have just like messed up or potentially just didn't think through the question as much as they usually would. But I don't know if like these people have had the like cultural competence or like the teachers. Cause like the class generally is run very basically. I don't know. They don't like. It's not really organized. I like the people. As you know, I like two of the people. Some of the TAs I don't really like for real. But one TA is really nice, and she really does try hard to like get the students involved. And the teacher is funny. He's an old guy, John Crumbles, but it's not. He's kind of just like rambles, and then like the class is really disorganized, and like people are all over the place, and they're like cutting each other off, saying like, oh, I want to say this real quick, and then the other guy's like, no, I'm finishing, and it's just like they don't plan beforehand, and so it's like it just doesn't give a good look generally about the class and their preparedness, and in general, I mean that reflects on like other areas, so like competency, even though that's not fair, but like it does. And so then when you get like a kind of like a whoa type question, it's like maybe they didn't think it through, but then maybe like they need to realize that of course not everyone is like this. So it was kind of problematic, and it was good because a lot of people reading through posts, like people definitely brought that up. I had a conversation about it with another person in the class, like it's not okay. And I was saying, and I think the TAs, they go through the discussion responses, so hopefully they see some of these and they'll come up in class on Monday because it'll be really, I mean, I want there to be like a Muslim person in the class to kind of comment on it, but then also like I hope that they weren't offended by this because it could easily offend some.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to ask, do you think that there are ways to potentially address this? Is there like, are you able to use the question sort of online post format to bring some awareness, at least on the teacher, the professor's end? At least let them know that there's some issues here, or if there are other ways, like are there other ways to potentially bring some order into the classroom?
Yeah.
Within your bounds.
Yeah, so some discussion. So the way I responded to it, I waited to some of the last minutes to submit it.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit. It's something doing on 5 p.m. Friday. That's not the first thing I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
So like my response didn't necessarily reflect that view, but like when going through it, I saw other people who did like kind of comment like, well, there is one person who's like from like a heavily Muslim area, or I think she's from Egypt. I don't know if she necessarily is Muslim. She commented on it and saying like, not all people think like this. Like it's like saying like this is how Christians all approach career.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's not really fair that there's different sects and things such as that. So I think that there is that, like, it is a pretty open discussion forum, so you can really say what you feel. But I think that I'm just interested to see how the TA's response. I know one will respond well, the one I like, because like she is really open and like really considerate and things such as that. But I wonder how the others might respond. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna come from class.
Okay.
I would say.
Is there's a syllabus?
Yeah.
Okay. Do they follow it?
No, like you just go. Really, that's one of the classes. Meets once a week. You kind of just go to it and just what happens happens, because I don't. Like I said, I don't even think they pre-plan what's supposed to happen in the class.
Okay.
So there's no way they can tell us what's about to go on. They might have like a general theme. I know like this week we might be discussing like personality measures and like how that might affect career outcomes, but I don't think that there's like a specific outline for the class.
Do you feel like you're getting anything from it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's cool to like be reinforcing the fact that like life isn't a straight path, which is something that they try to like incorporate a lot, and it's cool to like hear them talking there. There's like different things that we go through. You kind of get more interaction within like this the students in the class, which isn't like really apparent in the psychology community, because usually those classes are bigger. But we have like smaller group sessions, and we keep up with each other, or like we're forced to keep up with each other through our assignments. So I think that is a cool thing through the class. And again, like I got to like I feel like I'm getting to know Tia as well. I like her, and would be able potentially. I mean, not saying be able, but she could be a resource or like a mentor later, if I ever need like counseling, career, personal like aspects of life. So I think that there is potential benefits. Plus it's 3 units, plus it meets once a week, and it's helping me get done my psych major. So like I can't really complain about that.
Okay. You keep mentioning this one TA that you really like. So
Yeah,
what do you like about her?
Well,
like what separates her from the other
TAs?
TAs?
One of them is like she's just really curt and direct, and she talks about herself like she's the business. I don't necessarily agree with it, but like I don't know. The TA that I do like is she's just really nice, and it shows through like the things. Like she's really excited and passionate about the class.
Yeah.
She's always there, and one thing that made her stand out, like I reached out to her because we had to take a test, and they just told us we had to take this test, and then like in class and while describing this test, they're like, oh yeah, so like it costs $10, and so we're gonna need to collect the $10 next class, and I'm like, first, you haven't told me why this is important to my life. Second, I didn't know nothing about this before now.
Yeah.
Third, $10 like this bet like I don't know if this is worth $10, and then I don't know if I'm gonna have that $10 to you to be able to give to you by next class, and so I emailed her and like discussed why I felt a certain type of way and then my specific situation. And she was like really receptive, and she was like, completely understand, like I know like we really need to do better. And then like she was like, okay, like I can waive it, like it's not a problem. And so I think that like really stood out to me, and like she actually cared. And I mean it wasn't like anything new, which is why new to me, like about her feeling about caring, which is why I reached out to her. But it was just like the gesture that showed that like it really is about trying to help us, rather than saying like, well then just don't take the test and like because I don't think it really adds or contributes to our grade, but it I don't know, it's something that could potentially be of help to us in the future in terms of career selection. Attendance.
Do you think it's possible that maybe because you have a somewhat better relationship with her, that she might be the gateway to sort of improving the structure of the class? Maybe if some things are conveyed to her about issues that students may be having, that she might be able to express those things to the larger team.
Yeah, I think so.
Because she seems like she's a little bit more receptive, right?
Yeah, I think so. But I think there also is this thing where I think she realizes it as well.
Okay.
And she's not the instructor. It's this guy who's basically he wrote the test that we were supposed to pay for and like all that stuff. And so he's like the head honcho, and she's more just like I help you with the course. Although he really needs more direction in terms of the course and needs more help. I feel like she feels like she might be in this like confined spot. And then when I did email her about the measure and like how they needed to communicate it better, I brought up a lot of points that she agreed with and seemed like she was already on board with.
Yeah.
And like I completely understand, but like I felt like she had her hands tied. Because again, I really don't think that they plan out the course.
Yeah.
Because she has things in mind she wants to do, and then like sometimes those things don't get to. Like, cause one time they loaded a video up that they said they were going to show at the beginning of class. They never got to it because the instructor, he just like kept rambling and just like went on, and it just never happened. So I think she's in a situation where she knows. Maybe having like a student like speak up and say it. Maybe you can give her, I guess, the freedom to like bring it up instead of it seeming like it's her idea, like it's a student's idea. So that's a good suggestion. I might do that.
Let me know how it goes.
I will.
I appreciate that.
I get you.
How are the other classes
They're fine. They're fine.
Yeah.
Taking a survey design class is cool. I don't know how I'm going to be graded on that, though, so that'll be interesting. There's no homework, there's no test. There's a test at the end. It's like, it's a lecture, it's a graduate lecture of like 45, 50 people. And he's like, I'm going to grade you on participation and final. You don't know my name. Like, you don't know nobody now. How? Is it just a guess? So I don't know how that's going to be. Other classes, I'm in markets and governance. It's a class that I like for government's role and market economy. I think that's a pretty cool class.
Who teaches that?
I almost said my Spanish teacher's name. Cristobal Young. Cristobal Young is a Canadian professor. He's really cool. I like him. That's more of a free-flowing class as well. But sometimes I don't think he has a plan. He's just like, you guys come in with ideas and we'll just talk about them. So I like his free natureness.
But how does that? So that works well with that class?
Well, because it's like it is a discussion. It's like interesting topics.
Okay.
Like I felt like my career in personal counseling, I thought that was just going to be, oh, you're going to learn how to career in personal counseling. Whereas it's, no, we're teaching you about like yourself. Like as interesting as that can be, like it's like I don't know. You have to elicit some of that. Whereas we're bringing topics onto the table in the other class. So it's like it's more giving your opinions on that.
Okay.
So it's a little easier. And man, what else? Oh, then I'm TA for second one. Can you check some assignment?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you got 40 seconds. Yeah. Then I'm TA for second one, so that's cool.
Oh, yeah? Is this your first time TAing?
Oh, I TA fall quarter too. So it's like my third class. I had 2 classes for 2 sections, fall quarter, and now I have 1 this quarter. So.
I feel like someone told me about you TAing fall quarter. I think they said actually that. No.
Okay.
It wasn't you. Actually, no. They definitely told me because they actually said that you were probably one of the best TAs they had in class.
It's all April.
It might have been
she was in my class. I was so glad to have her in my class because like she was that older presence. It was even if she didn't read, like I feel like once you get like there's a lot of freshmen in the class, and once you get older, you can contribute without having like necessarily like went over the material because you just are better able to collect your ideas and like respond in a quick amount of time. Probably those things. But yeah, but no, I was really happy to have her class. I think that was one of her comments to my class.
Yes. I think she said that she told me, I'm going to write Gerald the best review ever. Yeah, she told me something along those lines. And I was like, okay, she's like, you can't, I don't think he's going to know that it's me. I was like, okay.
I think her attention to detail was much more sophisticated than the freshman year. This is a cool section, so I definitely was like, bro.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, she was in my class. Well, I appreciate that. Glad that I'm helping people find my love for psychology.
And maybe part of this experience with your peer and career counseling class might be that you see certain things that aren't good to do, so just keep them in the back of your mind for the future.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yes, yeah. And it's weird because you see, like, as a TA, you see the other side of things,
Yeah.
and it's interesting looking at classes now because you have better appreciation for like really prepared people because it's so hard to work like you got your stuff all together. You have to plan it and practice it. So because it comes naturally to some people, but for most it doesn't.
Yeah.
And then you definitely see where like you should have those things together before. Oh, it's a good experience. Thank you, Arlie. So much better. She should get an A. Hey, Francie.
Hey, Francie.
All right, Jessica's RA signing out.